Hey guys, and welcome back to Rust News. So sorry this episode was a tad late, but I was helping set up a surprise party for Quinn. Excuses aside, this might be the most boring dev blog yet, which is a sad thing indeed, but it had a couple of neat features. The biggest thing is the blueprint system, which is gonna take some explaining. Garry sort of announced his intentions this week as he slowly makes progress towards a finished system. The idea is that blueprints become tradable and sellable on the Steam marketplace like TF2 items or CSGO skins. Some blueprints would be taken from server to server, and some blueprints would be saved only on one server. However, Garry's intention to have server wipes be extremely rare would cause you to be able to quickly build up large amounts of blueprints by finding them or buying them, and then basically never having to worry about it again. There was a pretty huge negative response from the community in the wake of the devblog's release, and people said they wanted to have to work for their items, and that there's something satisfying about setting out on a freshly wiped server with nothing and trying to get those blueprints back, something which they were afraid would no longer be possible. Some even accused Facepunch of introducing tradable blueprints for monetary reasons. Garry edited the devblog and added a link to his Reddit post, which gives a little more information about the idea and responds to many people's concerns. Garry said that the server-based blueprints would be things like basic tools, and the ones that you carry from server to server would be mainly cosmetic, such as unique clothing items. It sounds to me like all the, or at least most of the server-based blueprints will have global counterparts with slightly different attributes. Like if the server-based one was burlap pants, then it would have a global counterpart, which is jeans, which you could take from server to server. I think that's the example that he used. So Garry says that according to his plan, you need to have the server-based blueprint first before you're able to build the global variant. He also says that he doesn't want to plan the game around server wipes because he plans to have so few. Finally, he dispelled the accusations that this change was financially motivated, and in classic Garry style, he reminded us that he's not just gonna jump in with both feet, and if you think something's shit, it's probably because it is shit, and if it's shit, he'll remove it. He's just experimenting, and that's what I think we should all take from this, so don't be too upset. I'm gonna link Garry's Reddit post, which also has some great responses in the comments, so that'll be in the description. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Wow, okay, so the new stone hatchet model is in. Garry made a temporary fix to a gunshot sound effect bug, and also pitched down the gunshots as you get farther away to replicate bassy distant gunshots in real life. What he should have done, in my opinion, was use a low pass filter to cut off the high frequencies, which is what the environment naturally does, IRL. Garry did a bit of work on asset bundles, which will be used for user created content later, and he ended up fighting with Unity 5 law, which really slowed this whole thing down. Footsteps now make different sounds for different ground materials, but most of them are kind of shitty right now, so it's just a temporary step up from the concrete sounds on everything. A couple of building related bugs were fixed, and they've been playing around with a bandage animation. Ultimately, they want you to be able to wrap the bandage around your head, although at this point I think the animation still needs some work. And that was it. Very few new things this week, but it was mostly made up for by the tradable items drama. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Rust News, and the last one got to 500 likes, which is pretty great for us, and I know we can make it there again this week. So thank you all so much for watching, and we hope to see you all next time.